The Buzz, your talk station.
All right, we're back. I'm Bobby Hilton. Sitting in for Lincoln Ware on the Lincoln Ware Show, 12:30 a.m. WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati. Hey, streaming all over the world at thebuzzcincy.com. When a line becomes available, you can give us a call at 513-749-1230. And in response to the last caller, listen, if you really want to know what's going on, I don't know how to say this any more plain or any more clearly. If you really want to know what's going on, you have to tune in to the Buzz. It's just that simple. I do know that Lincoln Ware announced that the press conference was going to be happening. So if you really want to know what's happening in the news, you have to tune in to 12:30 a.m. WDBZ, the Buzz. Okay? You just have to tune in here. I do know that John Crawford the second is trying to get in here. So because he did talk to the U.S. Attorney General, we'll try to get him in. I do know that Black Lives Matter from L.A., they're going to be trying to get in. Boy, it's just loaded up today. We're going to do the best we can with the time we got. And I do have the Honorable Judge Tracy Hunter. How you doing, Judge Hunter?
I'm great. How are you today, Bishop?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Thank you.
Good.
Just listening to you today, and again, as always, want to thank you for your continued support, as well as the other individuals and ministers who are now starting to come to the table and step up for justice for all people, even if that means learning how to decipher the false information that always and readily continues to come over the airways, particularly concerning my specific case. I'm so sick of the liars, I don't know what to do. It's only God's grace that continues to restrain me. You were met downtown by a group of neo-Nazis and persons that probably consider themselves connected to the KKK, and I just want to say welcome to my world. Because that's what I have been personally dealing with since 2010, and it's amazing that persons question why the Nation of Islam is down at the court, at every court hearing, protecting me, because I need protection. And
people need to see that. People need to see that this is just not some show or just something you decided to do. You have been threatened, and we're glad that the Nation of Islam stepped up.
Absolutely, and they were the only men that stepped up, even though I'm a Christian pastor. So when people continue to question, why are these things happening? I was being repeatedly threatened while I was on the bench.
Wow.
I was receiving threatening emails. I had persons in the court that were afraid for my life, that had been connected with the juvenile court for many years because they knew the hatred and the animosity that was being directed for me. They were literally afraid for my life, to the degree that one of them, who's been there for a while, brought me a taser. That's how afraid they were for my physical safety.
And people think the thing is,
why is the nation always there?
Right. People think that things are all well as it relates to race. Not necessarily. There's still some people out there that just are very unsettled within themselves as it relates to race, and we have to be on guard.
Well, absolutely, and these are the same individuals when I was actively on the bench where I should be, that were threatening 12-year-old children. And I think that, people need to become more intellectually and spiritually astute to really understand what is really going on. When you have grown men showing up at a grade school to attack children and their families, we have a problem.
Yep.
Yes, no one condones any behavior. Certainly as a judge, I didn't condone any bad behavior, and certainly distributed punishments in accordance with not only our court. Oftentimes, I went beyond what our court recommended. And so we still have to be discriminating in information and understand that even if 12-year-old children did something that is wrong, that still does not justify grown men showing up at their school, threatening their lives. And as a juvenile court judge, it was my responsibility to make sure their names were protected in the media, that their faces were protected in the media. Yet I've been wretchedly attacked for the last several years because I dared to tell the media not to show their faces or print their names when I was trying to protect the children for their safety and their families. And so it's amazing. Even I just happened to see a report by Channel 5, and this lie is really disturbing me, that continues to be perpetuated throughout even our community, because we continue to believe the lies that the media perpetuates and not even ask, is it rational? Does it make good common sense? Channel 5 started their news report that this child, apparently, I just read it, that this child, who the judge only gave a book report after he beat up a man in College Hill. That absolutely did not happen. That was not the child's sentence. That was a tag-along that I gave while the child was doing all of the other things that the child was sentenced to do, something to keep them busy.
Right.
And also to put their mind. It's a story that I gave to a lot of the young men that were locked up. Yes, while they were locked up, I gave them this book to read about a young man, that actually was Benjamin Carson, who had gotten into trouble as a child, and his life could have went a drastically different way had he not altered his conduct. So in addition to all of the other things that these young people were ordered to do, while being locked up, to help them to become rehabilitated so that they would become better citizens and understand that when they got on the other side of all of this, there was still hope for their future.
Right, and that's part of the story they're not hearing, that the book report was in addition to everything else they were sentenced to in that situation.
It really wasn't. It wasn't a sentence at all. It was something that I gave to a lot of the young men.
Right.
In addition to their
sentencing. Right.
For a supposedly reputable news station to continue to perpetuate this lie that Judge Tracy Hunter gave a book report to children that beat up a man is not only ridiculous, it's poor journalism.
Right.
And I do plan to sue many of them, probably before all of this is all over. But I just want to ask our community to think about what you hear and stop perpetuating miseducation, misinformation. If it doesn't make sense, it probably isn't true.
All right.
And so, Bishop, I just want to again thank you for standing up. Yes, my life has been threatened since 2010. The same individuals were sending threatening emails to my court. I have been physically concerned over the last few years, and so I am greatly grateful to the Nation of Islam for stepping up there. I thank the young ladies that were standing out there that went toe-to-toe with the same individuals that have been threatening my life over these years, and just ask that our community would continue to hold all of us up in prayer, first and foremost. Hold us up in prayer, and then ask God, Lord, what is the holistic solution to the problems that are facing our community? Because something needs to change here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Judge Hunter. Thank you so much. All right. You heard it from her. And they have been perpetuating that the sentence was a book report, and it's a lie. The book report was something in addition to the sentences. Wow. See how they do that? Hey, we got to take a break. When a line becomes available, you can get in and talk. 513-749-1230. I'm Bobby Hilton, 1230 AM WDBZ, The Buzz. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by the Foundation for a Better Life. For this afternoon, plentiful sunshine, highs in the low to mid-70s. This holiday weekend, mostly sunny both days with highs between 75 and 83, and partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Memorial Day. Winston Churchill's words stirred his country in the face of defeat. Today they inspire us to reach for our own victories. Commitment, pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life, at values.com. I'm meteorologist Adam Basile for 1230 AM WDBZ.
Hey, Cincinnati. The natural hair movement has taken Cincinnati by storm. This Memorial Day weekend at the Midwest Mine, Body and Beauty Expo, we have style demonstrations, workshops on natural hair care, featured speakers, great shopping, and an African dance conference and more.
What, in the 90s?
That's right. Join us Memorial Day weekend at the Woodlawn Community Center for the best vendors, the latest natural hair techniques, live entertainment, and to top it off with a taste of the Caribbean from Island Fridays. All at the Midwest Mind, Body, and Beauty Expo on May 23rd and 24th.
Oh, I'm not missing this.
Then go to www.mmbexpo.com. That's mmbexpo.com. Or join us on Facebook at Midwest Mind, Body, Beauty Expo. Because Cincinnati's never had it so good.
Listen to what Dave Ryan says about Andro 400.
Andro 400, I really love it. It's amazing to me that I feel so good. I've lost 50 pounds. I was a size 38 waist. I've gone down to a 32 waist. My mood has changed. I don't get stressed out. It gave me so much more energy. Energy to walk. Energy to play sports. Everything is starting to work again. And just like I'm 25. My wife is happy. I'm so happy. I'm just a completely different man. I'm taking this stuff to the grave with me.
Men, have you lost energy and gained belly fat? Are you feeling stressed out? Fight back with Andro 400, the safe, natural, and inexpensive way to increase your testosterone. For over a decade, Andro 400 has helped men lose belly fat, gain energy, and feel 20 years younger. Go to andro400.com, andro400.com, or call 866-546-1955, 866-546-1955.
This is a special announcement for all taxpayers who owe the IRS money and are unable to pay. Pay attention. Finally, we've got good news. The IRS has a new Fresh Start program for those who qualify. We can stop liens, bank levies, and wage garnishments right now. Even if you're on a payment plan, we can still help. Call Success Tax Relief at 1-800-597-4977. If you owe back taxes, the new IRS Fresh Start program is for you. Hurry, this won't last long, so call now. Success Tax Relief, 1-800-597-4977. Our team of tax professionals has over 30-plus years of experience with settling tax debts. Call 1-800-597-4977. We will assist in helping you get qualified for the new IRS Fresh Start program. This won't last long. Grab a pen or put the number in your cell phone, but call now. Success Tax Relief, 1-800-597-4977.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know you're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
1230 The Buzz. On your radio at 1230 a.m. Online at thebuzzcincy.com. Follow us on Twitter at 1230 a.m. WDBZ. On Instagram, The Buzz Cincy. And like us on Facebook at 1230 a.m. WDBZ The Buzz. We're your talk station. 1230 The Buzz.
I'm Bobby Hilton, and welcome back to 1230 a.m. WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati. Sitting in for Lincoln Ware on the Lincoln Ware Show. Every line is jam-packed. What a day we have had. What a week it has been. Oh, my goodness. The story has gone national. The story certainly has gone national. The United States Attorney General was in on this Tuesday. And one thing I was glad to hear, and that is that the father of John Crawford III, that would be John Crawford II, had an opportunity to have a personal discussion. John Crawford.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
I'm hanging on by the grace of God. What about yourself, sir?
I'm doing well, doing well. Thank you so much for calling in. And I tell you, I'm so glad to hear that you had an opportunity to speak with the United States Attorney General, Loretta Lynch.
Yes, sir, I did. That's remarkable.
Hey, John, you're breaking up. If you can just, you're breaking up and you almost sound like you're on a speakerphone. So if you get to a better location, please.
Can you hear me now?